Hello. Welcome to Dungeons & Dragons, where my parents think I'm summoning demons, but I'm actually trying to keep the players from splitting up, or trying to sleep with everything. I'm Dungeon Maven Ruby Calypso. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, around 3 p.m. Central, live in Mercove, I'm joined by Coda, Rolling Human Barbarian Antonino, Ray, Rolling Human Warlock Solomon, and you, our audience, Rolling Divine Deity the Almighty Dollar. You are the new sect of gods and goddesses in Faerun. Have you come to help or hurt our heroes? Only you can decide. The Almighty Dollar has the power to cast small spells for $5, a temporary plus or minus 1 to a character stat, fully heal one character, give advantage to one character or disadvantage for an encounter, medium spells for $10, permanent plus or minus 1 to a character stat, fully heal one party, long rest for one character, or give one party advantage or disadvantage for the encounter. Large spells are $15, one long rest for the party, or divine destruction, 20 damage in an area of effect of any damage type, 30-foot range. Declare your divine decision by sending your curse or boon to paypal.me/rubysmercode. If you want to add something more creative to the story, or hire me to run a game for you, for your party, join our Discord and message me to discuss it. This is your game too. Even if you can't catch it live, your voice is still powerful. Now let's dive into the story. Every hero takes many journeys. Each journey has a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is not the hero's beginning, but it is a beginning for our heroes. The winds of change howl rumors through Faerun in the Forgotten Realms. A cruel dragon named Cryobane has descended upon the Sword Mountains, claiming the snow-capped range as its denizen. Sightings, and worse, attacks of Cryobane are becoming more common. The wind beckons Solomon and Antonino for help, drawing them to Phandalin, a small mining town nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains. Solomon and Antonino met at the bounty board and took all the bounties available. Team Rage Mage has fought hard for the success of their quests. Check out the YouTube playlist on the Interactive Music Party channel to see those legendary adventures. And now we see what is next. Alright, so last time you guys destroyed the orcs and ogres, kind of jumped up into them while they were sleeping and just kind of tore the shit out of them.
Since the last session, we actually moved ourselves into the building.
Yes, you guys are in the main hall and belfry. Rows of crumbling pillars support 40-foot high vaulted ceilings of this hall. Humanoid bones litter the dusty floor, and a 10-foot square hole in the ceiling leads to the belfry. No rope hangs from the bell, which appears to be made of untarnished copper.
Okay.
Do I detect anything magic?
Not in your zone right now.
Well, let's just try to make sure that there's nothing else in this area. So, then we go to the door on the east.
Alright. The priest-seers of Savaris slept and cooked their meals here. All the furnishings in the area have been destroyed, and part of the south wall has collapsed. So
Is that a chimney?
It is a chimney.
I want to close the flue.
Alright, you closed the flue successfully.
Awesome. And so part of the wall is collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another room there? Is that outside?
That is outside. Let me reveal that to you.
Okay.
There you go. As you can see outside, that's where you see an ogre camp that's been abandoned in a hurry. And you're aware that those the ogres that were in that camp are now dead to the east of you,
Okay.
outside of that wall.
All right. Well, then, say we're just trying to make sure there's nothing else in this building, so let's go back to the main chamber and examine clockwise.
So you're going down now?
Yeah.
Alright. So you get 6 stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling of this temple, as the floor of which is buried under a thick layer of dust. That's a weird sentence. 6 stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling of this temple. The floor, which is
The floor of which?
the floor of which is buried under a thick layer of dust. Yes.
Okay.
Also covered in dust are 4 humanoid skeletons in tattered priestly vestments lying near a stone altar situated in an alcove under 4 narrow windows. Carved into the front of the stone altar is a humanoid eye. Your magic sense is tingling.
I want to do a perception check from Edgar.
Okay. There is an aura of divination magic around the altar that you are aware of.
I am going to go check it out.
Okay. So, you touch the altar and you are frozen. You don't move for a minute. And during this minute, you have a vision during which you are you leave your body and float through the roof and see the white dragon asleep on the fortress of Ice Spire Hold. So like you're pulled out and you soar towards Ice Spire Hold and you see Cryovane asleep. And the divination power is telling you you've got to go defeat Cryovane.
Okay. Tell us something we didn't already know.
Would I recognize the specifics of this particular magic?
Yeah, it was a divination magic. Like that's just a divination put on it and you touched it and like for a minute you take that trip and travel back. Probably about a 30-second floaty trip there and a 30-second floaty trip back.
It's the astral projects.
Yeah. And so what are you going to do in this minute that he is
Well,
incapacitated?
Edgar's searching around the room. Perception of 13.
All right.
Really low for Edgar.
He notices that he points your awareness to the altar and points out that the base doesn't quite touch the floor. It's got stone rollers built into it and can be pushed 3 feet to the south.
Okay, well then I'm gonna wait for the minute for Solomon to come back.
Okay.
Point out, hey, that thing's kind of hovering there. Maybe we can push it. You think there's something under it?
Does touching it again trigger the divination magic?
It does not.
Okay. I will give it a push.
All right. You push it and you find a coffer containing, like, there's a 1 square foot cavity in the floor under it and a coffer containing 57 gold and a mystery key.
Mystery key. All right. You want to take all that?
Sure.
Okay. Glad it wasn't like an elfish nay or something.
How much gold was it again?
57.
Yes. And now the only magic item pinging in your area is pinging in your hand.
Alright, so,
Okay. 5% chance of unlocking any lock into which it's inserted.
nice.
Once it unlocks something, the key disappears. Interesting.
So if it doesn't unlock something, you just try again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, let's go check the other room off the main hall.
Alright. The guests of the shrine were housed in this room. Later, there were were-rats used this area as a lair. The room contains 6 beds with moldy mattresses, the shattered remains of a wooden table, and 6 chairs. A soot-stained fireplace containing a rusty cauldron hanging from a spit. A narrow break in the north wall provides an alternative exit.
Okay. So, that's a flue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it.
Alright.
There's a big ass hole in the wall, but I'm gonna close the flue.
It closes. No
All right.
problems.
So, we've cleared out everything.
You have.
Okay. Well, before we leave and go back to the mine, I think I'm gonna use this room as a privy. And just, take a shit on everything in here.
Exit the room.
Just gonna shit all over the were-rat stuff.
Yeah.
Question. Would I have been able to memorize, like, the relative positioning and exact location of where the dragon is through the astral journey and my keen feet?
Wasn't it like a known location?
It is known that he has taken over Ice Spire. Do a look at your sheet real quick. Do a history check, I think. With advantage because of the keen mind.
Dang.
2 and a 4.
You were
9.
super distracted by being like flying through the air. You're like, you do not remember where you were going because you like, I don't know, what did you do? Pull out a book and start reading on the 30-second trip there? Or you were just like, whoa, I'm way high. Didn't really catch on to anything.
A little caught off guard by the
Yeah.
unintentional astral projection.
Yeah. Being pulled out of your body to go floating off is a bit distracting. So. Okay.
So I think we're done here.
So you're done shitting on everything?
Yeah.
You've shit. Did you rain on their parade too?
Yes. Yes, this place smells awful now.
All right, we're
And
moving.
even worse with a day in the sun.
All right, we move back to the Mountain Toe Mine.
Okay.
So you guys were gonna come in the back way.
Mhm.
I don't have to really mess with anything.
Would we have rested on the way since it's about a day's journey-ish?
We got there at night. I would say we probably would have rested overnight and left in the morning.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe got on the road and camped. Alright, then I'll return my hit points. And my rage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're heading back in where we came. Do we have any trouble along this path?
Nah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put us right back in the room.
Okay.
I'm going over here to Don John.
He's sitting at a desk and dictating notes to his secretary there.
Okay.
Oh, good to see you back. How did the trip go?
Oh, it went great. We killed some ogres, killed some orcs, and prepared the were-rats for the were-rats' return, and they are ready to get out of your mine.
Fantastic.
Did they come help you?
No, we have seen not a whisker of them.
All right.
I thought about going and talking to them myself, but I decided to stay here, and the miners didn't want me to leave, and you had said to not, they would come to me, so I decided to stay here and get prepared for your return.
Awesome. That's exactly what you were supposed to do. All right, I told them to help you out, or we would kill them. We might be fighting some were-rats.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let me grab my weapon.
Okay, grab your weapon and any miners who are up for the task.
How are they doing, brother? Are they any better than we left them?
They're not hungry, but I don't think they're still a bit emaciated. They're still CR0 commoners.
That's fair. It's only been about 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you left them a little bit of, you gave them food and then maybe left them a little bit of food.
I mean, I guess that would technically be up to him. He has all the food.
I did leave them some food.
But yeah, they're working on recovering from being emaciated from being trapped in the mine.
Okay. So it's just the Team Rage Mage and Don John.
Yes.
Alright, we'll go talk to the were-rats. I'll give her a chance to explain herself, but most likely we're going to be slaughtering them. Or at least attempting to, because of the DM's laugh at my statement.
Just know, no matter what happens, I love you guys. I don't try to be an asshole and never full party wipe, but sometimes it just happens.
Cause for concern at all.
You know, we could not, kill them, tell them, okay, your place is okay now, and then just, trap them in their little hole, my personal privy. And that's what you get. Haha. I moved Don John.
No shit, I meant to. He's here with you.
Okay.
How are you gonna
This
do?
is her, right? The leader of the rats.
Yes,
The
this
leader
is
of the
her.
pack of rats.
Zaleen.
Zeline, we're home. We've returned.
Welcome back.
Did I...
Just as a precaution, I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
And just have that running during this conversation.
You can tell she is fucking pissed that you guys are back. She thought that the orcs would take care of you and she wouldn't have to see you again. I mean, just complete venom. What are these stupid humans doing back in my lair?
I probably should have done this earlier.
That's okay. I say, they ran from the orcs that we just completely slaughtered. I think
And that was
we'll
just
be
the
fine.
orcs. The ogres hadn't joined them at that point, so you destroyed the ogres as well.
Okay.
Even stronger. Okay.
So I say, okay, we have cleaned out the Shrine of Savara.
Mm-hmm.
We cleaned out the Shrine of Savara. We got all of the orcs that were there. We got the ogres you didn't even tell us about. We killed everything. So you would be ready to go back to your place.
She is shocked by the ogres. You read ogres? What? From her mind. And we can't go back to a place that had ogres.
And I'm still monologuing through this.
Oh.
Because I say he knows that. I don't.
Okay.
Now, did we or did we not have an arrangement? You were supposed to take water or supplies. What were they gonna do?
Help the miners, like help them,
Yeah.
like
You were supposed to help them recover from the injuries you inflicted on them. Did we or did we not have that arrangement?
Never trust humans.
I don't care. I don't care about your word. Did you say that you would do that thing if I did this other thing?
Yes.
Okay. Time to die. Like, I would think that she'd be pretty
Do an
intimidated.
intimidation
Yeah,
check.
that's kind of what I'm going for. Do I get advantage?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. Are you are you raging?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I can
He's
rage as
building
a
up
bonus
to it.
action.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with them not knowing about the ogres and us handling their problem and the bigger threat as well, and me being pissed now for her not holding her word. I think that's understandable.
I think so.
I would like to have a spell ready for if combat starts.
You may prepare initial actions for before combats, like before we get into the rounds. A 13 intimidation. All right. Let's roll a wisdom save.
Yep.
For
The were-rat
were-rat.
at disadvantage.
See if their wisdom
Okay.
save can beat my intimidation.
She is taken back, but you're still not as scary as the orcs that ran them off.
Okay.
So she is not as intimidated as you would like her to be, but she is definitely wary.
She's already wary.
Uh-huh. And roll for initiative.
Okay.
would that be enough to trigger my held spell?
Yes.
Alright. Cast mirror image.
Awesome.
Four. Antonino is initiating combat, though.
Yeah. You get to choose your first action, and he held an action for it.
Okay.
14 for Solomon. For Nyx. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Terrible initiative, Don John.
Could be worse. Technically.
Alright, everybody rolled.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Not concentration. Okay.
Alright. So, your first action, Antonino, before we get into rounds.
Rage, and then, rage is just a bonus action. And
Okay.
then, Dragon Slayer at
Zeline.
Zeline.
Okay.
Yeah. Hitting her with a Dragon Slayer.
Alright.
Hit for 18.
18 hits.
8 damage. 6 slashing, 2 rage.
Alright, you slash her right up nice.
Second attack.
Alright.
Are you supposed to have advantage?
Am I supposed to have advantage? Because this is kind of like a surprise
Yeah,
round.
yeah, it
Okay,
is.
14.
14 hits.
Another 11 damage.
Awesome.
And I put it back on normal now.
Okay. Does Edgar make a move as you attack?
Does he get you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then he totally does. If he has advantage, then he gets sneak attack damage too.
Awesome.
He's gonna beak at Zaleen. Hit for 20.
20 will hit.
14 damage.
She is dead.
Haha. Don't even need to do the sneak attack damage.
Oh, wow. You guys absolutely destroyed her. She falls over into a heap.
Bleh.
What you want to do?
Okay, well, these other people in the room look like miners. What are they?
They are other were-rats. There are 4 were-rats and 4 giant rats that are also looking at you a bit shocked. The were-rats are aware, like, the were-rats look shocked. The giant rats have stopped because they've noticed a change in the energy in the area.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna yell intimidatingly at them and point at the front exit, not the back exit where the miners are. Point at the front exit and say, "Get on out of here!"
Persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Whichever one you want to take.
Okay. Because I'm trying, like, I figured that this was intimidating them. Persuasion. They're both the same. They both have a +2 on them.
Okay.
Intimidation.
Spell.
21.
They each collect a rat.
Good. They scurry out.
And they tell you that the mine is yours, you can have it, we're leaving. We're
Good.
gonna go back to the shrine.
You show more sense than Zafara.
Thank you for clearing out our house. Have a good day, adventurers. Bye!
You too. Have a good day, were-rats.
Did they leave behind their loot?
There is a loot pinging in this room.
Yeah, I would imagine that the leader would have any loot. So, do you want to
You
check the body, and I'll talk to Don John?
You find a sack, like, it's hidden under some debris, and it contains 10 fist-sized chunks of gold ore worth 10 gold each.
100
The
gold.
other holds 82 silver pieces, 450 copper pieces, and a pair of goggles of the night. And you were wanting to talk to Don John?
Yeah. I say, well, seems like we pretty much cleared out your mind for you.
That was amazing, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Also, as a note, she was really pissed that we made it back.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we killed her.
I'm sorry, how much silver copper was it again?
Let's see. 82 silver, 450 copper.
I'll take 5 nuggets.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep the rest. I think that Edgar will like having his shiny nuggets. 10 gold each.
Yes.
That was satisfying.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling like Antonino's a little overpowered now. That was Antonino and Edgar. Edgar
Yeah.
took him out.
Yeah. Antonino did some hella damage, and then Edgar
Yeah.
finished him off.
And then you did one heck of an intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, seeing me slaughter their leader would probably be pretty intimidating. 'Cause
Yes.
I imagine she's the strongest of them.
Yes. It's the whole take out the alpha and the pack will dissipate dynamic.
Mm-hmm. So, what was the reward for this quest? Were we supposed to get it back at town, or like, was it?
Mountains Toe Gold Mine. overseer is escorted. Return to Town Master Harden Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold.
Okay. When we get Don John to give us a note stating that the objective is complete, or give us something so that we have proof.
No problem. Could you put in an order at the town for some goggles of night, please, sir?
Okay. Do I know that he's got their goggles?
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's sitting there going through his bags of loot. He's
So
probably
I'm guessing
like,
that Don John's gonna
like,
just give it to us.
yeah, like he's gonna like he lets it happen, but he kind of looks over and then looks at you and like he's over there putting on the goggles, looking around like, whoa, it's really easy to see down here in the mine where it's super dark.
Don't you have night vision or something like that? Like, I know that you can make light. But
Yeah. I guess we can be altruistic. And to be fair, there is an invocation I can get that gives me dark vision.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I don't have it yet, but
we
I
don't.
can get it.
Okay. I didn't think we really needed that. And honestly, Antonino would use a torch because he wants stuff to come to him. If we're in the dark, Antonino pulls out a torch, he's immediately a target. And that's the way he rolls.
Hell yeah.
Right, so basically you don't want invisibility anymore.
Right.
Cool. Keep that in mind.
Or at least not at... Oh yeah. It's good at the beginning of combat, but if we ever get into combat and it's like something casts dark on us or something, I want to take the aggro. So I would not want invisibility at that point. Okay, so we want to return to Phandalin.
Okay, do you want to take this one little path here that you haven't explored in the mine, or are you just going to leave the way
the
you
place
came
we
in?
have. I thought we'd explored everything. Yeah, we'll go south out of this room and explore.
I believe we
this.
did not explore this room because we didn't really want to interact with the rat people anymore than we actually
Yeah,
had.
like
Yeah, okay.
the rat people the were-rats led you in and took you a different path.
That's
So, you go
Alright.
down,
Find a door.
in this hallway there are wooden posts everywhere, the kind used for shoring up the tunnels and the caves. They're just leaning everywhere. So this is clearly a storage area for the reinforcement posts
Okay.
of the
illusory duplicates fade after 1 minute.
Okay. And that room is full of casks and crates stacked against the wall of the storage area. A dozen empty crates and a similar number of empty casks. That's, the miners are gonna fill that up.
Okay.
So that's all that's in there.
Cool.
Back to Phandalin?
Back to Phandalin. So we successfully travel Sword Coast.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, you do.
All right, let's go to the mayor guy.
Yes, it was Mountain's Toe. Alright.
Pound on the back door. Oh, Don John, why are you here? How'd you get here before us?
Let me go ahead and take him out.
Got me. Well, it counts as makes sense.
Poof, he's gone.
So, alright. Harbin puts out 5 gold pieces at a time to give you your
Through
100
the slot in the door I
that
made.
you whittled into the door.
To split it?
Yeah, we'll split it.
Alright.
So, or just give me 2. Wait, no, 100.
100.
Okay, yeah, then I'll take 50. I'll give Edgar 25, and he's like, "Oh, shiny." All right.
Is it like a currency exchange rate somewhere?
Yes.
I think it's 10 to 1. Like 10 silvers for a gold, 10 coppers for a silver. I might be off. I don't know. I only
That
deal with
sounds
gold.
right, but I would like to double check and make sure.
Yeah.
Exchange rates. 1 copper is... Okay, let's go the other way.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just gonna hand you this. It's right there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
So the last remaining quest was a delivery quest.
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna get a wagon and deliver supplies to the loggers' camp.
Yeah, we have a wagon. We got a wagon from the
Butterskull
Ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah. So we'll actually hook that up to Marrow this time, and get supplies from the supply depot.
Barthen's Provisions is where you have
Barthen's
to go
Provisions.
to pick up the supplies.
Okay.
Supplies!
Supplies. All right.
Barthen tells you that his clerks have filled 2 crates with supplies, and he hands you a sheet of parchment paper upon which is written an inventory of the crate's contents. Foodstuffs such as dried meats, blocks of cheese and loaves of bread, as well as casks of ale and flasks of oil. The 2 heavy crates are loaded onto a 2-wheeled cart pulled by an ox. The ox's name is Vincent, says Barthen. I'll expect to see him and the cart returned, thank you.
Okay. We take the 2 crates out of their cart and put it in our wagon that's towed by Marrow and Nightmare.
Oh,
Is
Here, have Vincent back.
wow, that's convenient. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
important question that I feel should be asked. Is
Okay.
our wagon enough to carry the entire batch of supplies?
Yeah.
A
it's
wagon's
2
bigger than a
crates.
cart.
Yeah,
Fair.
and it's only 2 crates.
Gotcha. Okay. We are adequately equipped.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A cart has 2 wheels. A wagon has 4 wheels. So it's definitely bigger than the cart.
Good. Never been able to get the 2 straight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys done here then?
I think so. Cause I see there is a card for this quest, right?
Yep.
Just want to read that, and then I think we're ready for to head off.
You guys, I'm getting excited. There are 3 maps left.
Actually, I would like to know, like, if this is a monthly delivery, what happened to the regular delivery people? Or do they actually just like ask for volunteers every month? Because that doesn't seem like a good business strategy. Did Cryovane run them off? I mean, if there's no explanation, we'll say
He
that
gets
Cryovane
his-
ran them off.
Okay. He gets his supplies from Phandalin so he doesn't have to pay the outlandish devastation tax that Neverwinter is added after Mount Hotenow erupted. The challenge lies in getting the supplies safely through Neverwinter Woods, which is why he uses adventurers to make the delivery. So, like, I guess that's
so
monthly he hires adventurers to deliver this.
Okay, so there's no guarantee that he's gonna get his supplies. It's just I hope I get new adventurers this month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, these people are terrible, and like this is the mayor's brother.
I mean, on the other hand, I feel like it's a pretty safe assumption to hire people who routinely do this kind of thing for a living,
Mm-hmm.
and thus are possibly more capable of surviving than just random civilians on the street.
That's true, but you don't know when adventurers are gonna come through. Like, you need a supply 4 weeks from now. You might not see adventurers for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. So you could just be stranding yourself, relying on the kindness of strangers.
That is also a fair point.
All right.
Okay, so I think we're ready.
Okay, we're gonna overworld travel first.
Okay. Sword Coast it is.
To get from, let's see, you have cleared out the Shrine of Savaris. Delete this and go back to having one Rage Mage token.
That one.
This little token or the horse token?
Either one. Just one one team Rage Mage token.
Okay, I guess it's just the horse. That little token is actually the city of Fandolin.
Okay.
Yeah, the box is the city.
Alright, and you know where the loggers camp is up here, correct?
Yeah.
Red city.
Okay. Yeah.
We are gonna skirt around and follow the river, or is it the same speed going straight through the woods?
It's gonna be about the same speed either way you go. So,
Okay, then we'll just take the direct route, I guess.
okay.
Survival
Yep.
check from. Okay, and this is familiar territory, so advantage.
Yes. But you gotta succeed on a DC 10 to not get off track.
12.
You go successfully in the correct direction.
And survival. 12.
Continue on in the correct direction.
Let's see if this works. Yes, that does work. 18.
Yeah. Nice. Good navigator here.
Mm-hmm. I've been up and down the Sword Coast.
Nice.
17. Do you want to move him?
No, go ahead.
Okay. $22.
Nice. 60 feet ahead of you, a wild boar stands in a small clearing, glaring at you suspiciously. What you gonna do?
Animal handling.
Okay.
Let him know that we're friendly. We're just trying to pass through, not invading your territory, not wanting to eat you or anything. Just friendly.
Okay.
Would that be with advantage?
Yeah, that's fine.
16.
Alright. It looks at you suspiciously and then just moves away.
Okay. So back to land travel.
Yes.
22.
Alright, continue forward.
We have 2 more hexes.
Hell yeah.
Or 2 or 3.
Hex yeah.
3 more hexes.
Ish. 2.5 ish.
Yeah. 19.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I would think we'd have to go up 1 more to go over,
Yeah.
or over 1 to go up. So yeah, 2 more. 23.
Nice.
Awesome. Your natural 20 just teleport us there? Yeah, I'll do 1 more. Another natural 20. Awesome.
Nice.
So we are at the
You
loggers camp.
successfully make it to the loggers camp.
So much better than the ales camp.
The logging camp spreads along the south shore of the river, where a dozen tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under an awning. Older cabins close by have been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. A grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see no one around.
Where do we arrive on the map?
I'm assuming around here.
Yeah, I would say one of the road probably around here. Yeah,
Okay, South Road.
yeah,
All right.
from the direction you guys came in. And I would say maybe set up marching order for next time. It is 3:49.
Okay.
Plan your journey.
Well, can we do a little bit of examination of this area in the
Sure,
10 minutes that we got?
sure. I'm down.
First off, is there any hitching post or place to put the cart that looks like it would be safe? Or looks like it would be visible from everywhere that we would want to examine?
Looks like the last cart was dropped off here, a bit north of where you are.
Okay.
If you want to take it and place it there.
Yeah. Marrow has the cart, so we're going to put Marrow over there.
Okay. An old cabin and chimney. All that remains of the cabin is a ruined fireplace. His chimney is mostly collapsed, and a stone foundation sits there. And your magic sense is tingling as you get in that area. It tingles here.
The flue of the fireplace?
Yeah, actually.
Can I take a perception check to see if there's anything lying in wait, waiting for me to trigger by approaching the magic
You
item?
can.
Ah,
A 19 and 1.
disregard that. Oh, I really want to keep that 23.
Ooh, 1.
You don't really notice anything.
Okay.
I go to inspect the magic.
Okay. You need to... Okay, you search the chimney and you find a totem buried in debris. 13 tiny androgynous stick figures dipped in pig's blood, inscribed with tiny lightning bolt symbols, and tied together in a bundle with hair. Make an intelligence religion check. DC 15.
Ooh, I'm proficient. 21.
21.
I was about to say with advantage because it's a magic item and that's kind of your thing, but
21's enough.
yeah. You can discern that the totem's purpose is to bring ill fortune to all who reside near it. Like, this is some really dangerous mojo, and you are like, you're looking at it and you're like, well, that explains why there's no one here. Whatever this brought to the area fucked some people up. This is a real bad thing. I can't believe we haven't been attacked yet. You're like,
Can I do
Well, we
some
just got
Arcana
here.
check to attempt to disarm it and take it apart?
yes, you can.
Advantage or no advantage?
I'll give you advantage. It's a magic item.
While he's doing that, I would like to have Edgar search around the area. Fly up and search around. Just I want to do a perception check on the area.
21.
Finding a fortified area that where the mayor's brother would probably fortify himself.
Okay. As you destroy the item, you feel a magic pulse radiate out from it, and the dark energy that was pulsing as kind of like a drawing thing dissipates and goes out. Let's see. As Edgar flies over, Edgar sees cabins have been mostly torn down, but the ruins stand atop a 10-foot high escarpment of rock that is over, let's see, I'm making the map smaller so I can point out things on the map as Edgar does the flyover. So, oh, yeah, this, oh wow, even smaller. Or just, yeah, there you go.
All the way up the left.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't see that.
So this is a cabins that have been mostly torn down over here in this area. The ruins stand atop a 10-foot high escarpment of rock.
I would like to do a search/sweep of the entire camp to see if there's any more of these bad mojo magic and stuff.
Okay, let me finish showing that off and then we'll cover that.
Alright.
Let's see. We got the old chimney and cabin you were at. Next is, okay, up here, this dark area, is an office and tool storage. This cabin has, looks okay. Like, it's standing, it's kind of locked up.
That's probably where he is.
You've got the dock over here. There are no river barges or rowboats present.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Got a couple of empty camps over here. A dead campfire surrounded by 6 tents, each containing a bedroll and a mess kit. The bedrolls have been partially dissolved by some kind of acid spray. Footprints and strange marks in the sand suggest several humanoids were attacked here and dragged away.
Dragged which way? Towards the water?
DC intelligence investigation check from Edgar for DC 10?
He gets a +8.
Oh shit! Only a crit fail would fail.
17.
Okay, Edgar can tell that the humanoids were killed and dragged down into the sand by burrowing monsters, and it's just like, ooh, I'm glad I'm up here and they're down there.
So just,
Ooh.
like, not towards the water, just down.
Down, straight into the sand.
Okay.
But
Fighting tremors.
the tunnels that were burrowed were collapsed. So like you can't see exactly where they go in, but you can tell they were dragged down.
Okay.
So yeah, that is what you can see from Edgar. With you said you're just magic sensing the area.
Yeah, just going around and see if I find any more of those things or anything else.
You do not. You don't find any magic items. You don't find any arcana totems. There is no things to be pinged.
Alright. So, there being one structure remaining at this place, I say we go over to that structure and pick it up there next time.
Quick question.
Okay.
Being proficient in history, would I be able to tell about how long ago this happened? Or would that be separate?
Go ahead and give it a check.
$13.
It's been about 2 or 3 weeks. Like, do you want to do that next time, or do you want to go ahead and go in this one building left on the map?
Oh, we can.
I'd say go for it. We've still got a few minutes. Let's do this.
Okay, well, knowing this guy's brother, I'm just gonna knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
I have an Eldritch Blast ready in case something bad happens.
The door swings open as you knock on it. So you don't really get a knock in. You start knocking and it just opens. The cabin has a wooden floor and is divided into 2 rooms. The large room is cluttered with logging equipment, saws, leather harnesses for climbing trees. And there is a door shut on the other side of the room.
All right. Stick my head in and say, hello!
Hello?
Who's that?
Tibor Wester, who are you?
Supply from Fanway.
Team Rage Mage here with your supplies.
Oh, good lord, be careful coming in through that room. The Ankig might come out. It got everybody else.
I'm assuming I know what an object
Do, a knowledge check.
This is coming from the dark room that we haven't,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there another entrance to to where you are?
Uh,
I can kind of see it, and I imagine Edgar knows it's there.
yeah, there is a door on the other side.
Would that be a specific skill or straight intelligence?
Go with straight intelligence.
16.
You are aware that I have to pull up the character sheet for the Ankig. You are aware that Ankigs are burrowing creatures that dig and bite people, spray acid, and drag people into their tunnels underground, and then they collapse their tunnels as they get underground. They are nothing to be fucking with. But roll an Arcana check with advantage. You realize that the Ankigs are what that totem you just destroyed was summoning to fuck with people, and you destroyed it. So the Ankigs are not, like, they might still be around, but they've probably lost interest and started to move on out when the Pulse released.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubt there will be a problem now. It would appear that I've gotten rid of the totem that was luring them here.
Totem?
Yes, there was some serious dark magic.
Wow, that makes sense. We've been having some problems.
He is shouting this like through the door, right?
Yeah, he is.
Weird family.
See the resemblance.
Pissed off the anchorites of Talos, and that makes sense that they would have added that. Like, stupid anchorites.
We've had trouble with them too.
For a little bit, but I think we've kind of taken them out now. So you're at one door shouting into the room, and I'm at the other door shouting into the room. So he's having to have a conversation back and forth through his walls.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right, we got your supplies. I have an invoice that you need to sign.
Okay, just slip it through the door, please.
I was gonna do that.
Oh, okay. They are in the cart. I'll slip it through the door to him. It's like, you probably should check your inventory shipment, but if you want to sign for it without checking it, then be my guest.
Bring the crates around over here. I guess I could open the door and check it. Jesus.
I don't care if you check it or not. It's like, you can't blame me if you sign for it and you don't have everything that you need.
Fair enough. Just let me sign for it.
Okay.
He signs the piece of paper you slide to him and slides it back under. He's sliding it under. He's sliding it under.
All right.
And you guys have what you need to go back to Phandalin and turn this in.
Cool. So we'll unload his stuff right here at the door.
Uh-huh.
When we get back, would you like us to send more people your way?
Yes. Send dudes. I need 12 dudes.
Sexist. Okay. So do we need to overland travel again?
You don't really have, like, you can if you want to.
Or do we just want to say that
You
we return?
can just return if you'd like.
Let's return to Phandalin. Wow. That was a really, really easy quest.
And so, with that being done,
That's a level.
you do level up. Way to clear that out quickly.
Yeah. Awesome.
Bing!
So we'll pick it up next time at level 7, where we'll be going for Cryovane.
Your
Or
choices.
we have some rumors to check out.
You have
possibly.
one rumor left. The Tower of Storms rumor.
Okay.
That was the treasure from sunken ships at the...
You want to share the 100 gold?
Yeah, I'll take half of it too. Antonino's becoming burdened with all these stones, but Edgar likes them, so I'll collect them for him.
Yeah, you've got two maps left, and it is final boss and that one rumor. If you guys wanted to check that out, so like you could start on the final push, or you could go for the other quest, like go for the rumor. It is really up to you guys.
Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's end this session.
Alright, thank you for joining the Rise of the Almighty Dollar. If you want to use your divine power in the next game, declare your divine decision by sending your curse or boon to paypal.me/rubiesmurkov. If you want to add something more creative to the story or hire me to run a game for your party, join the Discord and message me to discuss it. This is your game too. Even if you can't catch it live, your voice is still powerful. We go live Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday around 3 p.m. Central. See you next time. Take care of yourself, because you are worth it. Bye!